こりゃあうまそうなカレーだい。
Must resist character trait. Welcome, my friends, to HIMITSU Sentai Goranger and a start of a brand new series, History of Super Sentai. Hey guys, this is a brand new series based on Linkara's video series, History of Power Ranger, which I'm also a huge fan of Power Rangers. And I know you're thinking, there's already a History of Super Sentai by the YouTuber Dreambomb and Marcos. Yes, but what I'm doing is basically cover all the Sentai series, from Go Ranger to the recent Sentai. His videos is more limited. He didn't do all the Sentai season, though 2 theories. 1, he didn't have time. 2, he did but got taken down with copyright strike. It's a long journey, but I'll take the risk. And yeah, I know, the microphone quality is crap because I'm basically using the microphone from my laptop, but don't worry, I'll save my money to get a high quality microphone, certainly better than say, record it in a cave. And speaking of the copyright system, I know for a fact that the copyright system can be a pain. Sometimes companies just don't understand about the internet and what we use the clips for. They always thought that we're stealing their content, and that is just wrong. In my opinion, the correct way to tell if someone is blatant about using copyright is, say, upload a full Disney movie, Zootopia, and not even give a crap about credited to Disney, basically tried to claim that it's their own property, and of course that is just wrong, so that is the right way to tell if someone is being, well, blatant about the copyright system. But if we use clips for like reviews or joke videos, they still taking down the videos, not realizing that we did follow the rules. Already I have a feeling that this is going to be a problem with this series. I'm always passionate about making History of Power Ranger but with Super Sentai, but with YouTube's copyright system, it's probably not going to happen. If my videos did get a copyright strike, I highly recommend you to watch it through Dailymotion or Vimeo. I know they're not famous like, say, YouTube, but hey, at least you can watch the videos. Anyway, let's move on. Wish me luck. HIMITSU Sentai Goranger is a Japanese tokusatsu series released in 1975. Tokusatsu is also a genre that brought us other long-running series like Kamen Rider, Ultraman, and Metal Hero, etc. Goranger also had 84 episodes. Yes, 84. And you thought Mighty Morphin Power Ranger with 60 episodes was too much. And it's also a record for how many episodes. You can pretty much guess why the other Sentais never break that record. And here's an interesting fact, it was released in English. Apparently in the Philippines, they released Go Ranger, dubbed in English, but renamed it into Star Ranger. They also renamed the team, but rather by their colors, they named them as Star 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So when you think about it, they might as well be the first Power Rangers. Then again, it was in the Philippines, and it wasn't from Saban. But think about it. In fact, here's the footage.
You're surrounded! Now! Here goes!
Ain't that just great Blu-ray quality right there? Just a note, I know subtitle formats can never be perfect, mostly because it can mistranslate something. And And if I say something but it was wrong on the subtitles, let me know. And I'll pin the comment just to correct those mistakes. Anyway, enough talking, let's begin. So we began... Whoa, slow down, we barely known you, lay down the explosion. And then we get our theme song. It's pretty good, very catchy, very 70s with the song, obviously. And what I like is that the lyrics said the color's name to match with the Rangers. Were they wearing makeup or are they fighting clowns? So we begin in a soccer field. Football, who cares? When the ball got hit with a cross and it was from the Black Cross Army. And of course they appeared with this dude look like 1975 Goldust. Yes, I'm gonna make WWE reference, cause I'm also a wrestling nerd. Or better yet, Los Conquistadors. So the Black Cross invade the field, and then we get our foot soldiers, Zolders. It's just a bunch of dudes wearing cheap ninja outfits, at least that's what it looked like from my point of view, with these weird looking glasses thing. They also make this noise. 84 episode of that. Get used to it, folks. And then they kill every players. Well, these guys aren't wimps, and even toss explosives. Sentai is for kids. More explosion! Jesus, Go Ranger love explosion. Suck it, bae. So yeah, the Black Cross don't screwing around here. They trick us by saying Girl Scout cookies. And if you think the monsters from every Sentais were wimps, the Black Cross have guns. Real ones. Super Sentai! Screw the children, buy the toy please. And that was the scene for our first character, Tyoshi, the Aka Ranger. Then we cut to the next scene. A group of soldiers were training at the snowy field. But then, Jeep Samurai Mask came in and killed everyone, except for our second character, Akira, the Owl Ranger. We cut to the martial art training, and then of course, more killing. Our next character is Taida, the Key Ranger. Next scene is horse riding, and then drive-by shooting. I love how they included that trip, either accidental or part of the script. Your choice. Our next character is Peggy, the Momo Ranger. Next scene. Poison gas mask came in and of course poisoned everything. At least it wasn't shooting an explosion again. Our last character is Kenji, the Metal Ranger. We cut to the villain's lair run by this ghost mask looking dude. Either that or KKK mask. Too obvious. Okay, stop spinning the camera. We cut to the Go Rangers team doing some training. The power of calories never fails. Then the characters went to a restaurant for a meeting and it's revealed that it has an underground base. Because why not? Apparently they have duck feet as well. Then they get to the elevators to their base. How they can hear him playing a guitar through 2 elevators? So the computer talked to the Rangers about a bus full of children being kidnapped, and the bus was loaded into the gunpowder factory. So the 3 of them ride on the motorcycle to rescue the children, while Daya and Agira ride in their weird looking helicopter thing. Golden Mask and the Zolders load the bus into the gunpowder factory while setting a bomb there. Did they forget how they used their riot shield? So they rescued the children by playing the claw machine. Lucky, I never even got a prize. Yoshi later chased the villain on a motorcycle until he was knocked out of his motorcycle. The dude just straight up no-sold the explosion like a badass. And then the Rangers showed up and we get our first fight scene with the Rangers. So let's talk about the costume. And yep, they just look weird. As you can tell, rather than having a simple black visor like we always see in other Sentai, instead have this like pop-out look. You can even see the holes on the visors, though Aka's helmets look like a dog chew toy with the visor, and our Ranger looked like a cheap Boba Fett. What I like is that each costume contains a different number of V's. In fact, is that where the V on the Super Sentai logo came from? They also have capes, so obviously that meant the bad guys could have just simply tugged on the cape so they can fell. In fact, they kinda look like Power Rangers parody with these suits. It's also the first Sentai that didn't have a proper morphing sequence, like a device that changed their clothes. Instead, just a jump cut and then change their suit, sometimes spin around like Wonder Woman. So they fight the bad guys. And parents say Power Ranger is too violent. I love that death screen. So Golden Mask ran away, but the Rangers finish him off with an exploding soccer ball.
Man, I love weirdness.
So now the Black Cross want the Rangers to be dead, and that's the end of our first episode. It was good. The introduction on the Go Ranger team was pretty good, and I definitely like how this episode is like, well, have a massive body count. And I thought Kamen Rider was dark with some season. What I like is that the characters never wear color-coordinated outfits like we see in modern Sentai, including Power Rangers. Are there any flaws? For the most part, I never liked the foot soldiers design, mostly because of the camera shot that makes it painfully obvious that they're humans, mostly because of the see-through mask. I might be biased with this opinion, but I never liked the monsters in this season. Rather than have the monster design being over the top, thus making them monsters, it's obviously that they're just people wearing costume, mostly because of the body is normal while wearing like monster mask. And yeah, I know, the show's on a low budget, so does a Godzilla movie. You get my point. Although, now that I think about it, maybe there aren't real monsters. What if they're just humans wearing a costume and the Go Ranger just straight up kills them? Think about it. Overall, it's a good start. But we're only just begun. There are still more things to talk about, and it's my duty to review all the Sentai season. I was originally going to review just the storyline episode because in cases like this, it's going to take me forever to finish them all. But the thing is, according to everyone on Reddit, apparently in order to do a retrospective like this, I have to watch all the episodes in one season. And that is the way to make the series good, apparently. So I guess the only way to tell which episode are the storyline episode is to basically watch the entire season. That meant watching the entirety of 84 episodes of Go Ranger in order to finish this episode. It's gonna be a pain, but I'll do it either way. If one episode takes so long to upload, other than dealing with the copyright issue, then here's what I'm gonna do. Download all the episodes of one Sentai season, then set my schedule to watch them all, then set the schedule to do the voiceover, then set the schedule to do the editing, and do the editing on all the things like voiceover, video, and boom, upload. That's it. So please don't send comment about me taking so long to upload a video because mainly videos like this take so long to upload. Now this video is going to be a sneak peek of what I'm about to do. In the meanwhile, I'll be watching all the Sentai episodes. That meant part 2 is going to take so long to upload. So be patient. Anyway, that is part 1. Let me know something about improving the video, or hell, give me more information about Go Ranger, because I'm also doing some research about, well, behind the scenes facts of Go Ranger, but as I know, research like this can often take me forever, mostly because information like this can often be lost, so if you already have, like, some information, let me know in the comment. See you in part 2.